I'm only 4 hours into the game and already picked up the best ship you can get early on. That comes together with a legendary set of armor that has incredible defense and a pretty damn good story tied to it. On top of that, the planet that you're finding has its own little outpost with a research bay, alterations for your equipment, and another material crafting bay. All in all, it's your own little bat cave you're getting. How do we get there now? This mission is loosely tied to the story, but you can pretty much get there right away as you're allowed to roam free in space. Step 1, fly to the old solar system, you know, where Earth is. And right next to Earth is the Nova Galactic Space Yard. That is a little base that is being overrun by spacers. Murder them all. Before you do that though, save once. These spacers will have a note on them that says Secret Outpost. And as soon as you read that note, it will trigger a quest, and that is the Mantis quest line. Now, if you don't get the note on one time running through this building, you can reload to do it again, because technically this note can drop from any spacer in the universe. Only that you kind of have to go to this space relatively early in the story, and it's 2 birds with 1 stone. The note will lead you to the Denobala system, and you need to go to Denobala 1B. That's where the Mantis Lair, the secret outpost, is. Now a heads up, I was level 5 when I did it, but there's enemies level 25 and higher there. That's not an obstacle, it just is quite challenging in between, especially there's some robot opponents that will try to kill you. So stack up on frag grenades, mines, everything you can find. And you should have the lockpicking skill because there's quite some boxes that you really would like to open. Now, the first part of the Mantis base has a lot of these spacer mercs. You should be relatively getting easy through them. They're not the true challenge. Also, loot all of them because there's quite some epic and blue items already around. Most important is, roughly halfway through on the bottom right in this room, you'll find the Bounty Hunter suit. Don't worry, that is not the legendary suit you're looking for. It already gives you 120 points in physical resistance. That makes you take way less damage straight away. And you'll need that as you're getting to the next couple of opponents. After picking up the suit, you're presented with a little riddle. There's turrets that will blast you into smithereens if you try to just walk through this. But if you actually went through the bodies that are lying on the ground, you'll find one that has a note on it where you hear the word Tyrannus. Tyrannus being spoken over and over again. And that is, you guessed right, the password. Walk down the aisle without getting blasted, pick up every single item there because the bodies have quite some good stuff on it. And then to the right side, there is going to be an expert lock that you most likely can't crack yet. Don't worry, you can return at any time and open this. And let me tell you, I went back as soon as I was able to crack expert locks. It is worth it. Now begins the true challenge though. There's a bunch of robotic opponents coming and I could really only beat them with mines and with grenades that I was putting in front of them to explode these guys. But as you finally manage to go through there, the whole bat cave opens up to you and you can get the Mantis spaceship. But not only that, as you kind of traverse through the bat cave, and please do check every single room, there's the legendary Mantis Armor, which has incredible properties and a very high physical energy resist everything. It makes you a tank. If you go for level appropriate content against level 6, 7, 8 enemies as you're supposed to go, I mean, you can fight 10 at the same time and they will not blast you. But the best part is there's another legendary helmet hidden in the boxes back there. And there's also several crafting tables. I'm currently using this as my outpost currently for research projects and everything. And the Mantis spaceship is now my main station that I will be building up on to make into a crazy spacecraft. The coolest part about the ship, you have a ladder inside you can go up and you get your own personal armory. Yes, you walk in there and you can store all your guns that you kind of have and then you want to take on missions or not. And I started already putting everything up in the racks and it just looks very cool and immersive. Next step, what I did is I put another hab unit on top and I will build up on that to essentially have living quarters and everything, more storage, whatever I feel like. Maybe my own little research base up there. The ship customization is endless. If you want more Starfield shenanigans, secrets, planets discovered, everything, walkthroughs, beginner's guides, all that kind of stuff, Don't forget to drop a sub here on the channel because the next month will only be Starfield videos being rolled out.